Welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea and I have another video for you guys. So today I want to talk about the overall crypto market, take a little look at Coin as well as where I think we're headed here in the short, medium, and long term when it comes to crypto. We are at 8,330 subscribers. When we reach 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. At 25,000 subscribers, we are giving away this loaded lion NFT worth about 2,500 bucks. Can't wait to give this away, guys. So subscribe right now. Let's hop into this video. So guys, right now we are playing with the $30,000 level. We broke above it. We almost even broke into 31,000 over the past 2 days. It's been quite an eventful past couple days. It's pretty awesome to see. Pretty awesome to see that we're having some movement. Kind of exactly where I thought we would be, to be frank with you guys. When the past 5 or 6 months, I've been talking about leading into the Bitcoin halving, we're going to have a rally off the bottom. And at the Crypto Report, we called the bottom at about 15,500, and sure, we could go lower than we could get close to that again, in my opinion, with a capitulation event. But I will say that I'm pretty confident that the bottom is in, and we're making our way back up. We're making our way back up. Now that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to go straight to breaking a new all-time highs in the next month, but I have seen some interesting theories that I want to talk to you guys about later in this video. But as of right now, 29,000, basically $30,000 Bitcoin. I've been accumulating Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin dominance needs to come up a little bit more. My target would be about the 50% Bitcoin dominance level before we start to see a true altcoin season. Want to see this dominance level to come up a little bit more. But let's talk about Coin a little bit because we did get some moves to the upside. However, I will say, guys, we are still trading on this line of 0.0689 cents. And a lot of you I know are getting frustrated with this, saying, Coin's not doing anything, Blacksea. It's not doing anything. Why should I have this right now when Bitcoin's going up? And guys, I'll be honest with you. That's a very, very good argument to make. I do think that Bitcoin dominance is going to increase, which means, especially against the altcoins, which is basically saying that I think for the short term, you're going to see a lot of liquidity get pulled out of these altcoins and go into Bitcoin, as well as the money on the sidelines go into Bitcoin. And that's why right now I'm accumulating Bitcoin. I am accumulating. I have my positions in CRO. I have some of my positions in Ethereum. I have positions in some of my other coins, but I'm not layering in whatsoever heavily into these other altcoins and these small cap altcoins. Coin is a different story. I've been accumulating for a long time. I have turned my accumulation purchases off, and I've moved those towards Bitcoin right now because, I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I think that Bitcoin dominance needs to come up leading into the Bitcoin halving, so I've been buying Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. I definitely sprinkle some of my outside dry powder into Ethereum as well. And I do also make profits from different trades as well as using different DeFi ecosystems. And I do take the majority of those profits and turn it into Bitcoin as well right now. So I am putting my money where my mouth is. But let's talk about some different theories that I've been hearing about. So I drew this new level here, guys, which is the 32,300, basically $32,700 level. And it's a very, very 32,300. We'll call it. It's a very, very key level, and this is the new level. This is the new price level that we need to break through to have bullish continuation. Don't get me wrong, guys. I mean, talk about bullish continuation. Look at these past 4 months. Very, very, very nice to see. Very, very, uncanny when you look back at in 2018, 2019, off of the bottom in the cycle, how we came up 5 months in a row. And we're getting close to that, guys. We're getting close to that. And especially with the narratives going on with these banks collapsing and the Federal Reserve having issues, I wouldn't be surprised if we have something a little bit more dramatic. And that's why I want to talk about some of these theories. I've been hearing theories about breaking previous all-time highs leading into the Bitcoin halving. And, that does seem a little bit far-fetched to me. However, I will say these are unprecedented times. The Federal Reserve is in a very, very tough spot. They're going to have to start printing money. They already are printing money, even though they kind of sweep that under the rug. But I think that there is a small possibility that we do have a larger move here, a larger move to the upside here, guys. But I would like to lean towards, I think this will be the year of accumulation, and we won't have the big move to the upside until a little bit after the Bitcoin halving. When people start talking about breaking all-time highs after just a couple months of upside, granted, we did have over 12 months of downside price, bearish price action. Keep that in mind. But I do really believe that when people start really pivoting and saying, oh, we're going to break all-time highs in no time, guys, that's usually when we have, unfortunately, a pullback. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Our price levels here are between 32,000. Well, honestly, the overall channel that we're trading is 19,500 and 32,000 as of this point. But I think leading in the Bitcoin halving, it is possible that we do get up to the 40,000, maybe even 42,000 price level. So that is something I am looking at. Maybe 44 if something gets really ridiculous. But all in all, I think it is interesting and important to talk about different theories that are getting tossed around in the crypto ecosystem because, guys, when we zoom out, the most apparent thing to look at really is these 4-year cycles, guys. These 4-year cycles. They are very, very similar. And no matter how many times people say that the 4-year cycles get invalidated, well, they might vary a little bit, but they never really seem to truly be invalidated. They always end up coming home, if you will. They always find that mark. Talking about coming home with the S&P 500, I've been talking about this, guys. We did have that decoupling on Bitcoin, and now the S&P 500 is kind of coming home, if you will, leading back into this coupling up with Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin's been moving up, the S&P 500 is moving up. But I will also say this. This is something important to talk about, guys. I don't necessarily think that we will have a true altcoin season before this Bitcoin halving unless there is some very, very clear stability in the financial markets and in the financial world when it comes to the US dollar as well as what the Federal Reserve is doing. I'll say that again. I don't think that there will be a huge altcoin season until, before the Bitcoin halving, until we have clear stability in the financial markets. Now, that doesn't mean that Ethereum can't 2x or Bitcoin can't go to 45,000. That doesn't mean that. But it does mean, in my opinion, that this altcoin season will be premature if it happens before the Bitcoin halving. And I just don't think it can happen before the Bitcoin halving unless we have some stability in the overall traditional market. The Federal Reserve needs to do their job, and there needs to be some more. This uncertainty needs to kind of waver away. We need some more bullish talk. Maybe something will happen around the election, and after the election, the 2024 election in the United States, that could maybe be a good turning point. And that's also around the time of the halving. So, like I said, guys, I've been saying a lot on this channel that there's a lot of stars that are aligning in one point. And I think that may be the catalyst to truly launch us up into this new cycle after the Bitcoin halving. Bring us up to that $150,000 Bitcoin price target. Very, very curious to see. But around this time, around this Bitcoin halving, there's going to be a lot of things happening. Regulation being solved. A new election. The Federal Reserve will have to have pivoted, hopefully, by then. And on top of that, the Bitcoin halving, guys. If this narrative stays with the Federal Reserve cutting rates and the banks under pressure, to be honest, guys, that makes me very bullish on Bitcoin. It makes me very, very bullish because people don't know where a safe place to put their money is. And quite frankly, the only place really right now is Bitcoin. But guys, if you like this type of content, please like this video, subscribe to the channel right now. Also, please consider becoming a member on the channel. Go below this video, click the join button. You get these awesome custom loyalty badges and these custom emojis you can use during our live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as use them underneath our videos. And you get access to our private Discord where we have NFT alpha, NFT trade signals, as well as NFT whitelist spot giveaways and crypto trade signals. We have lots of cool tools in there. And on top of that, you get more of a one-on-one community with Crypto Kip and I. Guys, that's all I got. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.